Hi, um, tonight I'll just post a quick video to show what I've been up to. On these old BMWs, you know, the E34, E32, E36, maybe even E28s, they all have an issue with the chrome moldings. Because it's not the styling, you know, they're beautiful, but the issue is that they are anodized aluminum. And what that means is that there is a hardened coating on the metal itself, which I guess gives it protection, but over time this coating becomes faded, and you get water spots, and you simply cannot get rid of this anomaly. Here you can see on this door molding, there is some chrome, some clear chrome here, but anytime there is a clear window, the chrome near where the light shines will be faded. So you can see there's some clear chrome here, over here, because it's black, and all over here. This is just it's like a white milky residue. It's kind of difficult to describe, but it's faded. You know, you can see if I move the camera, you know, the reflection is lost. And if I come over here, there is another dark part, and then it is now clear. Same thing at the front. And even if you try to polish it, you know, using a traditional metal polishing, it doesn't do anything, because you're not actually working on the metal. You're working on the anodized finish, and it is extremely hard. You know, you will burn your elbow if you try to polish that. And they're all like this. You know, this is a bit more acceptable, but still, you know, there's some water spots and some permanent, you know, some water spots because I was lazy and I didn't dry the car correctly last time I washed it. But there's also permanent sun damage. So to see what the chrome used to look like, you can open the rear door. And by the way, nice. So you open the rear door, and over here you've got a chrome piece that has been protected over the years because of the door molding. You know, it overlaps here. So this has seen no sun damage, and it's almost perfectly shiny. I think the anodized finish is like 95% chrome. It's not quite, you know, like this chrome here. It's not as shiny as that. So anyway, I looked at fixing this on my car, and I will show you the result quickly. So this is a door molding I removed, and you can see the reflection and how nice it is. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I'll show it from a few more angles. Kind of hard to see. You can see the reflection of the wheel here. So how did I do that? Well, first of all, I tried to polish the anodized finish, and that was a waste of time. It didn't do anything. So what I did is use some of that. Oops, like it's just oven cleaner. I use Easy Off because it's easily available, and so you remove the chrome piece. You want to tape these areas, you know, all the nice gaskets, because they are you know, they are soft, and I think they could be damaged by the Easy Off, because it's quite a brutal chemical. So you want to protect these using multiple layers of tape, because I used just one layer and I could see it going through the tape easily. You know, I'm talking about this kind of tape. So you want to tape these, and then you spray a liberal amount of Easy Off chemical. You let it rest for like 15 minutes. You don't allow it to dry, otherwise you'll get you'll get this kind of focus. You'll get this kind of discoloration. I could clean it off, but it's just it's on the other side. I don't need to. So you want to let it rest for like 10 to 15 minutes. Wipe it off, rinse with a clean rag, and then inspect the result. And you will see maybe like in 2 coats of easy off, you will have removed the hardened finish entirely. And the proof that you have removed it is that if you take a, just a regular rag, and then you dip it in some aluminum polish, and then you polish it like this, and I find that it gives a better result if you go along the length of the trim piece. So then you see that all the black, this is the actual metal, I don't know how to say it, maybe oxidization. I don't know enough about the material to say what it is exactly, but this means that you are working on the metal. So then if you scrub it some more, there, now you removed the remaining, and then you get a nice finish. Obviously you want to polish it more than I did, because you get some hazing, but if you do polish it nicely, this is what you get. You get a mirror finish. So if I take this molding and compare it to this one, you can see how nice this looks. It really really makes the window surround pop. It's very nice. And by the way, these trim pieces some of them are no longer available. Others are only available on one side, or available in Shadowline Black. So they're very difficult to find, and you have to be very careful when you're working on your originals, because you don't want to mess them up. By the way, if you try to apply some polish while the trim is on the car, I'm talking about the aluminum polish here, not easy off, you'll get some residue like this. You can just wipe it off, but so you want to do it off the car. That's a mistake I did at some point. And to remove the trim piece, you simply get some leverage, pull it off like this, and you want to apply the maximum length of leverage that you can, because you don't want to kink it, obviously. So my plan is to redo all the chrome pieces on the car. I think I'll need to remove the mirror to get this one off. This one looks like to be a giant pain to remove, because it goes all the way back up to this joint here. And this one it clips over here, and there is there's a gasket, I think, too. So yeah, this is finicky work, and you don't want to screw it up. You don't want to break anything on these expensive parts. But I bought this car to play with it, so I'll be doing that, and hopefully I can restore all of the nice shininess. So just wanted to show that, and I hope it inspires some of you to tackle this job instead of just applying Plastidip like everyone else is doing. These can be restored, and some people like to apply some kind of coating on top. I don't like that, because then if it fades, you're stuck in the same situation. You have to remove the coating. So I'd rather just store the car in a garage, far from the sun. Let the aluminum just be bare, like a bare surface, and polish it maybe once a year, or twice, or once every summer. By the way, I highly recommend this polishing compound. It's actually made for aluminum. It's very good, very effective. You barely have to brush the surface, and you can see it polish right away. Initially I tried this, and it does absolutely nothing. I had to apply so much pressure. I actually got some injuries on my finger, believe it or not. So this is no good for aluminum. This is the real stuff. It's really good and gives nice results. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.